Hi everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am your resident reader when you visit me at this channel. This reading is intended for twin flames. One of you is a Gemini or has Gemini in your chart. I've decided to start breaking my twin flame readings down rather than doing them by element. I'm now doing them by sign, so hopefully that'll be able to provide you with even more clarity. Now, this reading is intended for September. I will be doing a second one probably like mid-September, so if that's something you're interested in, feel free to hit the subscribe button so that you can be notified when that is released. So Gemini, or anyone watching for Gemini, my divine feminine is this side, masculine is this side, and if you need to reverse the roles, please feel free to do so, because not all feminines are women, not all masculines are men, or however works for you, right? So just put the energy where you need to. I just separate it this way so that we can make sense of kind of what's going on in your connection. Now, I'm looking at the bottom of your deck because that always gives me a little bit of information about the grand scheme of what this reading is about. Gemini, you're at the bottom of your deck for the Lovers being the card, and I'm seeing that that is after a huge tower moment, okay? So it looks as though you've exited from a situation. I see that you tried to give something another chance. You might have done it a little bit impulsively, even though it seems like there was something about this situation that was in the back of your mind, maybe telling you that the timing still wasn't right or the person still wasn't ready. But it's looking as though you went along with it anyway to see kind of where it would go. Now, I'm seeing that that didn't work out the way that you had hoped. Now we're coming through this reading and we're ending at the Lovers, which I can absolutely see why, because it does look like there's an opportunity for some sort of union coming towards you pretty soon if this isn't something you're already talking about with your person. Now, past energy for my feminine, we have her coming through saying, why is this so hard? The shared energy was the Six of Wands in the reverse, with my money card coming out in the reverse, which talks about stability. It doesn't necessarily have to be finances. It can just talk about the security you feel in a relationship. This can signify trust. And it seems like there was a real issue around the possibility of someone's ego getting in the way. It could be that there's still too many people involved in this relationship, or there has been in the past, because we have Justice coming out in the reverse as our blockage, as well as accountability. So it looks like somebody wanted to make things work, but they still didn't have a solid plan. The hard part about this energy is it's kind of the equivalent of coming back and saying, hey, you know what? I know I really screwed up. I want to move this forward. But then you're seeing that this is still progressing in the same way as it has before. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because for my feminine energy, we have the moon in the reverse. And so this is showing me that there may have been that moment where you felt that pull to come back to this energy of your masculine. It looks like they could have even tried to reach out to you, right? Because I have a lot of major arcana for you, Gemini. So I feel like you're completing a huge cycle in this part of your relationship. It looks as though there was an opportunity to heal a situation, and that led to the feminine probably doing a lot of communicating with the masculine about how she felt. It looks as though the masculine did the same with the High Priestess in the reverse, and that's being clarified by his card that says, I miss you every day. The difficulty here was moving forward, right? It looks as though some reason masculine ended up moving forward on his own, even though there was an opportunity for a union. I feel like the feminine could have possibly called him out because there's still an element of instability, insecurity, drama, maybe too many people or a karmic partner influencing the situation, and the masculine not having a solid plan as to how to move the relationship forward, right? So it's like very close. We are almost there. Now we're miles apart all over again, right? Now at current for you feminine, I'm seeing the Five of Cups and the reverse energy. This is also being clarified by the Oracle card, We Need to Talk, which is very interesting because over here on my masculine side, we have the Seven of Wands, and he has, I have something to tell you. So clearly there's a communication of some sort on the horizon. You even have the coupled card for at present with the Magician. So you could be in the works of trying to have some sort of talk about where things are going. If this hasn't happened yet, give it a few days, because we still have our masculine being a little bit stubborn, saying, I want you in my life, but it's in the reverse. So if you're watching this and you haven't had that opportunity for that kind of peace offering or that meeting of minds, that's because he's still trying to let go of the past. It looks as though he's a little bit angry. It could be that he's angry with himself, and that's keeping him away from you, feminine. Or it could be that he's dealing with whatever this karmic situation is that keeps causing drama in your life, right? I think for the ones who have a karmic party, they're probably trying to go back and figure that out because they're realizing that it's more of an issue than they thought that it was. They're realizing that they came back because they missed you, but they didn't have a plan as to like, now I don't talk to my karmic, or now this is my situation. They had nothing to really tell you, right, feminine? So that's why it's like, okay, well, cool. I'm going from missing you to seeing you, but realizing that nothing's changed. Now they're realizing that they're going to have to lay some groundwork before they come back to you to be able to tell you exactly what the plan is. I feel like that's what's taking so long, just so you know. So if this doesn't resonate right away, give it a couple of weeks and then check back. Now for feminine, you are actually feeling as though you'd like to give to this connection. The shared energy looks really good. I guess I didn't tell you signs. We have Leo, we have Pisces, we have Cancer, and Sagittarius and Gemini, but you could be dealing with anybody. I don't too much worry about signs, because to me, cards are more representative of the person you're dealing with and their behaviors or actions. We also have Libra with the Justice card. Now, masculine's coming through as 7 of Wands, so that's kind of interesting because it looks like he's trying to kind of fight all of these things that would have made an issue in your life if you were together, right? And I'm saying that because when I'm looking at my 6 of Wands, there was no victory between the two of you. My goodness, if I can get this up here. Come here. All right. So we're moving out from this energy where now it's suddenly like the masculine is realizing there's things he needs to protect this relationship from. He's doing this on his own. He's got 7s all over the place. He went from the Chariot, which is a 7, to action, right? So initially he wanted to move forward the two of you, but he realizes there's things he needs to move forward from on his own before he can give to this connection. And I feel like that's really what he's out doing at this time. Feminine, you are trying to heal from this connection because I feel like there's a lot of disappointment here. You had My Heart is Broken coming out. And then you also have You Need to Fix This, but that's in the reverse. So I feel like for a lot of you, this person coming back and not having a whole plan about what's going to happen, you've begun to feel as though they just waste your time. And so now I feel like you've been trying to kind of grieve this relationship, maybe not think so much about it, but it looks like there's going to be a turnaround here. Now, 4 of Cups in the reverse is coming out for the actions of the masculine. So again, you'll be in the same energy because with the 5 of Cups reversed, we actually go to the energy of the 4. This is him thinking about reconciliation, wanting very much to be able to reach for the opportunity that he hasn't taken with you. But he's also reflecting as to why he continuously sabotages this connection or pushes you away, or why he seems to have such issues with releasing things that are actually deterring this relationship from getting off the ground. Now, for you feminine, your actions are going to be the Temperance energy. So I feel as though you will be open to really trying to explore what has changed within your masculine. There is a little bit of hesitancy because even though our Lovers does talk about a union, with this very difficult ending that we've just seen between the two of you, this is knowing that your person is your person, but not knowing how to make this happen yet. You recognize the opportunity to come together, but the decision still has not yet been made. Now, I do feel as though a decision is being worked on because the current energy is the Magician and the Oracle card coupled. So like I said, if this isn't resonating just yet, give it a little bit of time, because for each of you, it may take your masculine longer to figure out whatever this is, right, that he's working on over here. But your obstacle is the Four of Pentacles and deserted in the reverse. So you're both holding on to each other. You're both holding back from one another. And it looks like whatever this is that he's over here trying so hard to cut out may very well be coming back to try to cause problems between whatever the both of you are able to figure out. So I'm going to take a look at your future energy between the two of you. I also want to know, what is this that's being kind of resurrected from the dead? Because this isn't coming through as something great. This is coming through as your obstacle. So someone coming in from the past, but it doesn't seem like this is for the masculine's return. It seems like this could be either someone that the feminine has dealt with in the past and still has some sort of tie to, or someone that the masculine has dealt with and still has some sort of tie to. So we're going to see not only who this person is, but kind of what role they'll play in this relationship. And then your energy at present, we have Magician and coupled. So it looks like that's what you're both working towards and manifesting. In our extended reading, we're going to look at our future to see how this plays out, as well as feelings and actions for the both of you. And I'm going to actually pull these two cards out because I want to take a look at who this person is. This is someone who takes opportunities to make conflicts within situations that look as though they may be stable. So for some of you, this could be your masculine's fears being triggered and them sabotaging the connection. For others of you, this very well could be a partner from either one of your pasts. All right, I'm going to take it over to the extended reading, but thank you so much for allowing me to read for you, and I will speak to all of you again soon, but you take care. Bye. So if there is this clinger of an ex that you've been dealing with, some sort of karmic partner, this is somebody who would try to sabotage this connection. So I want to find out, yeah, this is exactly it. So remember, in the public reading, this was the masculine's card in the upright, where he was trying very hard to start cutting out negative influences or anything that could deter this relationship from working. Now this person is feeling a bit slighted that they've been let go of. So they're coming through with a very manipulative energy to try to distract your masculine from being able to reconcile with you, for you feminine.